Tonight, lawmakers still don't have their state budget done exactly 2 weeks after they missed their deadline at the end of the legislative session. They will need a special session to finish the work, but Governor Walz has not scheduled one yet. Danny Spiewak joins us now live from the Capitol with another update. Danny, day in and day out, same kind of thing.
Yeah, it feels like we're saying the same thing repeatedly, but it still holds true. We know that the state needs to have a budget done by July 1st, or there could be a partial government shutdown. And already some layoff notices have gone out to state employees, specifically the nurses. But I can report that there is some progress on major bills. That includes K through 12 education. That's the largest area of the state budget, which has an agreement in place and held a public meeting today. As the calendar flips to June, there are some signs of progress at the state capitol. Lawmakers have posted signed budget agreements on key bills such as taxes, transportation, and K-12 education, the largest area of the state budget.
Call to order the Education, Finance, and Policy Working Group.
On Monday, DFL Representative Cheryl Youakim led a walkthrough of the education bill with Republican co-chair Ron Krisha and DFL Senate lead Mary Kunesh.
While this bill is not the bill each of our caucuses probably would have written on our own, it reflects a compromise that the dynamic of a tied House and a closed Senate required.
The bill protects DFL priorities by tying education funding to the rate of inflation and preserving money for students in poverty. But as Republicans requested, the bill does not follow through on any proposed cuts to private school aid. Overall, the agreement holds funding flat in the next 2 years, with steeper cuts planned for the following budget cycle.
I would call this the canary in the coal mine. Let's look ahead and let's try to ward off what could be coming.
To do that, lawmakers established something known as the Blue Ribbon Commission, tasked with finding $250 million in cuts to special education in the next budget.
And if the full saving is not found by that commission and passed into law by the next legislature, there will be corresponding reductions.
Despite reaching budget agreements in areas like education, lawmakers haven't finalized all the language of their bills. Once they do that, Governor Walz will call a special session to complete the budget. And we still don't know when that special session will be. Legislative leaders said today they hope that it could be this week, even as early as Wednesday, but there's still a lot to do in drafting the bills. We're told by the governor's office that he did not meet with legislative leaders today. He is likely to meet with them tomorrow. It is unclear tonight whether he has returned yet from his travels to South Carolina and California over the weekend. At the Capitol, I'm Danny Spiewak, KARE 11 News.
Well, we know you'll be on top of it, Danny. Thank you.